the law in South Africa is so weak. Let me say, for example, tomorrow I see your house, it's empty.
Yes.
You know, it's empty, there's no one.
Yes.
That means I, as just a person who was just passing by, I've got a right to come and invade into your property.
Ish.
Then when you come and say, what, get out of my property, I will say, no. I've got a right to be here. You know?
Yes.
Then you'll go to the police officer saying, what, somebody else is inside of my property.
Yes.
Then the officer will tell you that, no, this is a civil matter.
Yes.
You must go to court. You go to court, and the court, sometimes it can even take you 5 years to take out those people.
Ish. 5
years, and just remember, you are also a family man.
You've got
your own kids. You know, you are working very hard. You've got your own family.
Yes.
And suddenly you and your family are forced to go and rent elsewhere, while else you've got your own house. That's how weak our law system is. I wish if there can be somewhere that the law can change, because the law does not support the rightful owners of the property. You know, I've seen a lot of even most of the attorneys, you know, even on media, where they like to talk saying that no, you must follow the legal route. Yes, you'll follow that legal route, is true, but at the end of the day, as the owner of the property, you don't get what you want. Because by the end of the day, let me tell you, like, maybe the court, they'll give you they'll say, you know what, before we give you an eviction order, you know, find these people an alternative place. And remember, you are renting elsewhere. Where are you going to get the money to go and people another alternative accommodation? You yourself, you're struggling with rent. You see, now they've killed you. So I can say our own government, they kill the hope of the investors, first of all, because a lot of investors want to invest in SA.
Yes.
They want to invest in Joburg. But how will they invest? Because when they invest their millions in there, it's like they've thrown the money into the sand.
Ish.
They won't get it back again. So you'll find out that, you know, our own government, they don't support even our own investors who are coming into SA. Yes. They don't support the locals who've got their own property, want to invest, to get into property investment, invest. So, you know, by the end of the day, you'll get even like the property agencies who want to do their job properly in SA. They don't get any support from the legal route. They don't get any support from the government itself.
Yes.
So our law is very, very weak. It supports criminals, because if I invade your property, I'm a criminal. I've just grabbed your property by force and got in. Then suddenly the government and the law, they support me as a criminal who have invaded your property. And by the end of the day, you ask yourself, what kind of a law is this? You see? And then now if you want to take further major steps where you take matters into your own hands, now they want to blame you, saying, no, you are taking matters into your own hands. But where must you sleep with your own kids? Must you go and sleep under the bridge while you've got your own house? You know, I'll just give you an example. Some weeks ago, we evicted one property in Soweto. This property belongs to an 85-year-old woman. 85-year-old woman. And this property, it has been illegally invaded for almost about 12 years. So for 12 years, this woman, she's been going to the courts and also on. She didn't get any help. And remind you, this woman, she's got her own grandkids and stuff. She's struggling. This woman, you know, funny enough, she was given a back room at her families were even like casing and stuff. Once she's got her own house, the government, you know, all these people, they turn it down. So that's why now we suddenly came in and we had to ensure that this woman gets back her property. You know, something that she's been fighting here for 12 years, you know, it didn't